Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome too. This is Amy, and we're here for another Book Talk Tuesday. And I have some goodies to do a show and tell that I got. I did a little teeny tiny book buy at Goodwill, and got a few products to show and tell that I got that I am not paid by at all, and a little reading update on how's it going. I've found more books and audios, of course. But first, let's get to our weather update. And oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, I got a haircut. Finally. That was the reason I was wearing all those hats. That's sticking out a little bit. But yeah, I had to whip my hair. It's a hottie today. But yeah, I got that done. Thank God. Because it looks like all of July is going to be on fire. But yeah, hope you're having a good week. 4th is coming, and we're gonna barbecue no matter what the heat is, because we already bought all the stuff to do it. Anywho, let's check the weather. It's all gonna be through the 15th over 100, possibly mostly in the 110s. No lie, here for Northern California. So today starts out as the really hots, not the extreme hot, but really hot. Oh, well, it's almost extreme hot. I thought it was going to be a little cooler, and apparently I was mistaken. Hopefully it is. So it's Tuesday, July 2nd, and right now it's 11:47 a.m. and it says my weather here is 94 degrees. When I woke up, let's see, well, around 9 o'clock, it was already about 86. So, yeah. So today's going to be 109 and a low of 76. Fun, kids. Yeah, so it looks like we're not going to get to the 102 till 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock is maybe 106. 107 at 4. It looks like it's going up a degree. Well, it may only hit 108. There is a breeze outside. It is windy. What does it say? It says the winds are 17 miles an hour. Well, I don't know if I can do this without breaking my... It is kind of windy out. So there is a breeze, but we don't know how good that's going to do. Excuse me, that's going to do us. Anyway, today's supposed to be 109 on Tuesday. Tomorrow is 112, and the 4th of July is 111. And it looks like it'll get a little cooler at night. Tomorrow should be down to 69, which is probably at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we're going to go Friday 114, Saturday 115, Sunday drops a little to 112, Monday drops back down to 109. That's pretty much a week in the really hots, or extremely hot. I would say extremely hot. It's over 110. That was my meter. Really hot is over 110. So I will quickly go through. Whoops, where are we at? Where does it drop down? Nope. Okay. July 14th, we're down to 102. And then it's going to fluctuate 101, 102. So I only have through Tuesday the 16th, which is 102. So we're getting out of the 110s, and maybe the last day is on the 9th. But we're really close on the 10th at 109, 108. Yeah, I would say the cool down is the 14th at 102. And that's probably in a couple of weeks. That's the way we're living. Anyway, that's your weather update for July 2nd, Tuesday, in Northern California. But I did get a new little air conditioner. The other one I think was on the fritz. I'm not sure. It was still working. It was just not getting as cool as I thought. I thought there was having a problem. My sister's going to take it to her teen center, I think, maybe. if there's anything wrong with it. She has more people there that know how to fix things than we have here. So I got another one, and it's a portable. It's not one that goes in your, well, you can vent it out the window, but we have our last setup. It was a portable air conditioner that we vented through the wall. So we just cut a hole and like stationed it there just for space aspects where my desk is by the window here. Okay. By the window here, here, here. My desk is going to get turned around hopefully next month, and it's going to face more towards the window. And so part of my desk comes out a little bit. So I really can't have anything hooked up in the window just for, I'll break it. But, yeah. So I'll pop up a picture of what the air conditioning looks like. But yeah, we got it hooked up this morning, and my dad helped me. And well, he actually did it all. But it's really, I can tell it's a lot cooler, and you can't see it because my body's in the way. It's just right back behind me, and it's a little quieter. I think it's definitely, when I turned it on, felt way cooler than the other one was doing. The only thing is there's a drain spot, and it shows, I know this from my other one, I had a tube sticking out, that came off that was a drain tube that actually came with it. And because of whatever the humidity or whatever the buildup in the water, if you've dealt with air conditioners, they have condensation and they drain. But yeah, I was going to keep the tube I had, and it's a little smaller than what I need. So I got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get me a new plastic tubing to drain the water, because I know it's going to drain. I don't know why they wouldn't send it. They have a little spout thing that you unplug and like shows that there's a little tray. There is no tray. So unless it's screwed on at the bottom, but I have to get something for it to drain in. And anyway, that's my air conditioning update. But we'll get to the book soon. Yeah. So one, it's going to be extremely hot for already the half of July that we've just started yesterday. Two, got a new air conditioner that hopefully is working better and will cool off this room more quickly. And three, we got some goodies to show and tell. So let's see. Oh, so a couple of videos ago, I talked about Black Rifle Coffee Company, and I found some coffee pods at Walmart. And so I was looking online at Walmart because I did a grocery pickup yesterday for our July groceries. We usually do like once a month. We do a grocery pickup, Walmart, Sam's Club, and then sometimes there's like in between during the rest of the month we might need some smaller grocery haul for whatever. Pick up prescriptions, you go pick up what you need. But anyway, so I found this online, and I thought, oh, I'll get this. It's a little cheaper than the pods. It's a ground coffee. It's also the Black Rifle Coffee Company. And the pods that I got were the Spirit of 76. It's a medium roast. And so I found it in a ground coffee. They had it. Plus they had other types of coffee, ground, the pods. They actually have a cold brew coffee. And I think they have the canned cold brew iced coffee, like the single person drink, whatever. It's refrigerated. But anyway, so this is the Black Rifle Coffee Company Spirit of 76, medium roast, a ground roast. Yeah, so they have it in ground coffee. And I just wanted to get this for July, for Independence Day. I'm not sure if they carry this all the time. They may, but at least have it for July, and I can try some of their others after July's over. Not paid by Black Rifle. Don't get free stuff or get paid. Although I would like free coffee. Um, not gonna lie. Anywho, yeah. This ground coffee in the spirit of 76. This was $12 and some change. I don't know. The pods, there were 22 pods for the Keurig I'm talking about. Coffee pods. They're $15 and some change for 22 coffee pods. So I still have some pods. I still have a lot of pods left. So, because I've been drinking my cold brew, which I already had this morning. Moved on to Diet Pepsi. And so I wanted to try just to get some of the ground coffee. Anyway, so that's number one show and tell. Number two show and tell is I got this drink I found. It's new. I guess it's new. It's new to me. Again, not paid. It's Mountain Dew Liberty Chill. So I thought I'd get this and have it on the 4th of July. It says 50 flavors in one dew. Liberty Chill. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I just got one, and it's at Walmart, and they're in the individual refrigerators up by the registers. I didn't look on the shelf for like 6 packs or 8 packs or whatever it is. Because I haven't tried it, so I don't want to get it because I may not like it. There's a little Lady Liberty, sort of. Yeah, so that's that. I have no idea what the flavors are. 50 flavors. Whew, that could be good or that could be bad. Anyway, that's that. And then I do have, one of my favorite things I found. I think I got to try this last year. I haven't shared it yet. It's caramel cold brew, M&Ms. Caramel cold brew M&Ms. I love these things. Oh man, they're so good. It does have that coffee taste, and it has like a kind of a chewiness to it because of the caramel. But I found these last year. It was that little M&M chick. Yeah, these are so good. These are so not paid by the M&M company. It's a free share. But yeah, these are so good. These are like my new favorite. I think these are my new favorite candies. But yeah, those are way good. Um, but yeah, anyway, so that's I think that's all my show and tell. I do have I got this cup. My sister got me this cup. I think she got it last year. I'm a Shark Week fan, and it's a little shark. It has a little swirly straw and has a little shark fin, and it has, if I could do it right, it says free hugs. There's a little shark on it. And it's a straw. Let's turn it around. Yeah. It doesn't come out very fast. I think because the straw is swirly, but it's good. Free hugs. Okay, that's enough show and tell. We'll get on to what we are gathered here today for is a mini book haul and a reading update. Okay? So, went to Goodwill yesterday, and I thought, I'll stop by again. I just went there, and I thought, I'll try again and see what they got out on the first. I didn't think I'd find anything, but I actually did. I found some books that I was happily. That's not right. I was excited to find. So the first one is Stephen King's Finders Keepers. This is the second one in the Mr. Mercedes. I thought somebody was at my door. The Mr. Mercedes trilogy. I have the first one. I read all 3 of them already, but I've been wanting to get them because I did like the series. I probably liked this second one the least, and probably the first one the best. But I got it anyway because I wanted the set, because I would read it again. So when I when I actually listened to the audio for all three of them, and it had the same narrator, so I thought, oh, I'll just do the audio for all three. But yeah, this is like new. I paid $1.99, like new. Um, it doesn't look worn at all. Either somebody read it really carefully or they didn't read it at all. Um, yeah, there's no wear and tear. It's just, paperback. But anyway, yeah, I found this one to go with my, so now I just need to find the last one. Hopefully it'll come through Goodwill at some point and I'll get it. There's that one. And the second one, I actually was watching, I don't know who it was, a YouTube person, and I think this author, somebody either read a book by this author or talking about this author, but he wrote Khalid Hosseini. This is 1,000 Splendid Suns, and this was $2.99 at Goodwill. It's hardback. He is the author of The Kite Runner, which I've never read that, and I've been told it's really good, and I've heard other booktubers talk about it's a good book. And I remember when that came out, uh, people were telling me, "Oh, you need to read that book. It's really good." And I wasn't in the mood for it, and I'm like, I don't know. And so I never picked it up and read it. But then I'm kind of in the mood for it because there's these other books he wrote. This one, there's another one. So this one I found at Goodwill. I have on my Libby app, I have in already ready to read is his book And the Mountains Echoed. And then I think through the library for the physical book, I think I put The Kite Runner on a hold, and either the one I have and the one in my Libby app, either I might have put those in my library holds for the physical book, but obviously I have 1,000 Splendid Suns now, so I don't need that one. And I didn't find that I don't think it had an audio in Libby. But yeah, I'm excited for this. So this guy he was born in Kabul, Afghanistan, and moved to the United States in 1980. So from what I understand, his stories, they're set in Afghanistan and during, wartime things, just over time, the this one is a story set against the volatile events of Afghanistan's last 30 years, from the Soviet invasion to the reign of the Taliban to post-Taliban rebuilding, that puts the violence, fear, and hope and faith of this country in intimate human terms. It is a tale of two generations of character brought jarringly together by the tragic sweep of war, where personal lives and struggle to survive, raise a family, find happiness, are inextricable from the history playing out around them. It says, propelled by the same storytelling instinct that made The Kite Runner a beloved classic, 1,000 Splendid Suns is at once a remarkable chronicle of 3 decades of Afghan history and a deeply moving account of family and friendship. It's a striking, heart-wrenching novel of an unforgiving time, an unlikely friendship, and an indestructible love, a stunning accomplishment. So anyway, I read And the Mountains Echoed. I read that synopsis. So these seem really interesting. I'm in the mood to read them now. So I want to read them all. I want to read all this stuff because I hear he's a really great writer. And then to have this backdrop of this, war-torn country and the stuff that it's gone through in the background of these stories seems really interesting because there's still things going on there to this day. So yeah, I'm excited about that one. Got that at Goodwill, and it's like brand new too. There is the pages are clean. There's no wrinkles. Somebody might not even read this one either. I don't know where they originally got it, but yeah. So that was a good find. And the last one that I mentioned in my last book haul, I said there was a book there by Cokie Roberts. It was a history one that I thought I wanted to get. So they still had it, so I went ahead and got it. It's Ladies of Liberty, Cokie Roberts. And Cokie wrote The Founding Mothers, which was women, some women during the American Revolution. And this continues on, and this, I kind of glazed through it, and it's like some of them has like little deckled edges on the end. See that? Yeah. But this is like new too. It's in really good shape. Hardback. So this is like I noticed the ones that she has chosen. So one is chapter 1, The Presidency of John and Abigail Adams. So it's about the women. So I noticed it's about a few of them that I've looked at is the president's wives. Be another one. So it's a little history of that, a little, I guess, biography of that time that their husbands were in office. I don't know that I don't think they're all president's wives, but there was a few. Anyway, this one is The First Term of Thomas Jefferson and the Ladies of the Place. So, yeah. So it's just a good little nonfiction history that I enjoy. Cokie Roberts' writing. Unfortunately, she passed away. But yeah, I'm excited. And she did write, I believe there was one she wrote about Civil War ladies. So I have to look that one up because I want to get that one too. But yeah, so that's my little book haul. I just got 3 little books at Goodwill, and that one was $3.99 for that hardback. Yeah, so I'm excited about that, and I put speaking of books onto a reading update. So the reading update is I'm reading. I'm trying to get through the Angel of Indian Lake. I'm at 46%, and I have 2 days left. Well, tomorrow when's that due? That's due July 4th at 2:00. That's when that gets returned. So hopefully by then I'll be able to finish it because it's I think a few weeks wait for me to get through that, but I want to finish it. So I'm about 46% on that one, and that's going good. I'm enjoying it. It's still along the same lines as the other 2 books, My Heart is a Chainsaw and Don't Fear the Reaper. This is the last one in that trilogy. So it's going well. I'm enjoying the story, and that main character Jade is she's doing her thing, and things are happening. I can't really explain or talk about it because I feel like anything I say might be a spoiler. Even saying that Jade's in it might be a spoiler for the other ones. I don't know, but she does make it in all 3. Yeah, so that's a good one. It's kind of like it's a horror book, and it's graphic. It's very graphic. So it's that type of horror book, and it's almost it's set in Idaho. I think it's the winter time again, and these murders start happening again, as in the first 2. It continues on, and you try to figure out who's doing it, and if it's supernatural or if it's actually a human being doing this. So yeah, so there's that. So I also am still working on Susan, Linda, Nina, and Cokie, a nonfiction book about the founding mothers of NPR. I'm at 45%. That's due in 5 days. One I found the other day, an audiobook that I started listening to in the car yesterday, was Tanya Cappas's Beach, Bungalows, and Burglary. It's audiobook. It's just a little like cozy mystery. It's not graphic. It's just kind of a fun little It's a fun little read. It's only 5 hours, the audio, and I'm already at 27%. So that should be, I should finish that soon, way before it's due in like 20 days. That'll be done soon, way sooner than that. But it's a cute little mystery. It's about this lady who her husband, she was married to this rich older guy. I don't know, he was a lot older than her. Anyway, they lived in, I think, New York, and he had got arrested by the FBI for a Ponzi scheme. So he was in jail, and then and she finds out through her lawyer that she has nothing. The FBI has confiscated everything. She has no home. She has no car. She has nothing. And it was because of her husband that she has nothing. The only thing he said that there was left that the FBI didn't get a hold of was this like campground in Kentucky. It's called Normal, Kentucky. I don't know if that's a real place. And that's the one thing that she had, plus this camper that she has as a vehicle slash home. And so her lawyer's saying, here, this is what you have. And she did take from the house that was hidden that nobody knew about. There was $100,000 that her husband had hid, and told her the night before that they got before the FBI came, which she didn't know anything about this. And then she figured out that's why he told her about this gift. He didn't say what it was hidden in this drawer in a secret compartment. And then she found out when the FBI came the next day what he was in trouble, and he knew that he was probably going to get the FBI was going to come, and she had no idea. But she looked in the secret compartment, and there was like $100,000. So she's been trying to live on that. So she makes her way to this campground that she thinks she owns, and she has this brochure that looks super nice. She's kind of excited, not excited, because she's used to like high-end New York living, and she had a Maserati and all this stuff, and now she's destitute, living in a camper that she don't even know how to work. And she makes it to Kentucky, sees this campground, and it is totally trash. It is not like the brochure. Yeah. So so anyway, they get there, she gets there, and then the police show up, and she finds out that they have found this body in this lake that is a nasty lake. It's not a nice looking lake. It needs work. And there's a body that was floating in the lake, and they find out that it's her husband that escaped from jail, and he came there, and somehow he died and was in this lake. And so the whole thing is the police think she did it. Well, she just got there. She did want to kill him, but she says that somebody else got to him first. But yeah, so that's The Beaches, Bungalows, and Burglaries. And she has a series of these camper stories, cozy mysteries. There's a bunch of them. I don't know, but it's Tonya Kappas. And also, well, I have already ready to read is the Khalid Hosseini and the Mountains Echoed. So that one I just talked about with the other one. So that one I have available to read. That's an ebook. And another one that was ready early is an ebook that I've been waiting for months. Actually, I've been on the wait list. Is Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. I hear this is a fantastic book, and I'm just excited to get to that one. We'll see, because I'm backed up on books now because I keep finding things and I throw them in my cart, and then they become available sooner than what I thought. So anyway, and so I have another audiobook that's ready for me to listen to, and it's only 3 hours, and it's a novella, a short story. I don't know what it's called, but it's Stephen Graham Jones' Night of the Mannequins. I really like Stephen Graham Jones's writing so far. The only thing I've read the Angel Lake trilogy. I'm on the last one, and then I read, I think it's The Last Final Girl. He has another one. It's a short story, short or a novella, whatever you want to call it. I read that one. I liked it. And so I heard The Night of the Mannequins is supposed to be really good. So all his stuff is has been horror. I don't think he's written anything other than horror. But this is a short audio, 3 hours. But I hear it's really good. And another one that's ready audio that I have, but I have this book, and it's 1776 by David McCullough. That's 12 hours, but the book isn't that long. I think it was under 200 pages. So I've already, well, I've read part of the book before, but I've never got through it. So I wanted to listen to the audio too, because the narrator is the author also. So it's just about the American Revolution, the year of the Declaration of Independence, declaring independence. So that's a good one for July. And then I also have the audiobook, is The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I haven't got to that one yet either. That's the audiobook. It's 12 hours. So I have like 8 loans right now. Plus I have some holds for the library. Excuse me. I have some physical books on hold at the library, which I forgot what they were. I know one is probably The Kite Runner, and one of these books that I have here of the same author. Obviously the book that I bought, I won't need to borrow that. But let's see. I gotta go to my library. What do I gotta? Oh, in my library now, they have cut back due to financing that they're not open on Mondays anymore. Until I guess they get some financing to do that. But anyway, that's too bad. Thousand Splendid Suns. What do I have? 1,000 Splendid. Okay. Okay. So one of the things I have on hold at the library is one I just bought, 1,000 Splendid Suns. So I can cancel that one. I can cancel it because I don't need that one. I do have The Kite Runner on hold by the same author. And I do have this. Stephen Graham Jones has a new one that's out. It's I Was a Teenage Slasher. And I do have that book on hold. I am number 8 of 11 people. I don't know. So I mean that's a short one too. His aside from the Angel Lake trilogy, I think as far as the Night of the Mannequins, the Last Final Girl, I think that was the name of it. And this one, they're short books. So let's see. Oh, and I have a new one that's out, and I keep hearing rave reviews about this on booktubers, but also I think it was on what's that news morning show with Jenna Bush and Hoda. I don't know. Jenna was raving about this book, and somebody else was too. They were saying this is just a fantastic read. And I read the synopsis, and this is one in June. I think that I was anticipated July releases. Was All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker. I hear this is a fantastic book, so I have high hopes for this book. I do have the actual physical book on hold at the library. I am number 66 of 76 people on the wait list. So I think that's going to be a few months. I also have a new one by Riley Sager, the book on hold. It's Middle of the Night. I hear this is a good one too. I am number 78 of 82 waiting. So that's going to be several months. I also have on hold the book at the library, but I also have the audio on the Libby on hold. Is Abby Jimenez Just for the Summer. I hear this is a really great read. I hear it's a really great summer read. I have the audio says it's several months. I'm assuming, yeah, it's going to be I think the summer is going to be over before I would even get the actual book. Because I'm at 139. I'm at number 139 at 142 wait list. And that's it. That's that. And yeah, I have holds for audios for California Gold, which is my Big Book Summer Challenge book I'm going to read. I'm supposed to be reading in July, but I haven't finished It by Stephen King. I think I'm about halfway through with It, but I might pick up California Gold, start reading a little bit, so I can get through. Oh, my hold for my audio for It expired, but in my last video I said how I wasn't really enthusiastic about listening to the audio for it was just kind of annoying me. So yeah, I'm just going to continue on just reading the book. I'm not going to be bummed out about it. I might be more if you see my last video, it might be more enjoyable for me just to read silently the book. But I also have, which I wanted this for August, was The Crow Trap by Anne Cleeves. It's a British mystery. It's about the main character is Vera Stanhope. I think it's a detective inspector. And anyway, that I wanted for August. I also have the book with that. And so that John Jake's California Gold audio is 31 hours. The Crow Trap by Anne Cleeves is 14 hours. And then I also have on hold, it's still 4 more weeks out, unless I get it early, is Holly by Stephen King. I have the audio on hold. It's 16 hours. I've read everything that has Holly character in it, except for If It Bleeds, a bunch of short stories, which I may put that back on hold somewhere, either the book through the library or the audio through Libby. I'm not sure. And I had to re-manage my hold for D-Day, the Battle for Normandy. I started it, I didn't get very far, and it was going to be up soon, and I wasn't going to get to it quite yet, so I sent it back, and I have it on hold again, and it's going to be like 4 weeks, because apparently there was people, I didn't think it was that popular, but I'm third in line, and there's only one copy, so, and that's the actual ebook. And then I still have A Kind Worth Killing with Peter Swanson, an audio for 10 hours. That I'm still at several months wait. I'm 22nd in line. I started at 33rd. There's only one copy and there's 45 people waiting. So that's a while. And then, of course, like I said, that Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez is several months out for the audio also. But anyway, my reading update. I'm still reading It. I'm still reading, where's my, I am still reading, I'm mainly reading Angel of Indian Lake to get through that for the next couple of days. Still reading Linda, Nina, and Koki, Founding Mothers of NPR. That's about halfway. I'm listening to Beaches, Burglaries, and Bungalows. This is a very short audio. Like I said, that's a cozy mystery. That's just a fun, cozy. It says Beaches, so it's kind of a cool summer read/listen just for the summer because it says beaches. Camping beaches, and I have all these others waiting for me to read. So my books to read my shelf is full right now. And I'm sure there's more out there that I want, and I have those holds at the library. So, but I'm really enjoying The Angel of Indian Lake. I'm excited to get to Khalid Hosseini's his books sound really great. Obviously all these sound really great and I want to read them. Otherwise I wouldn't be on a wait list putting them on hold or buying them. So yeah, I got right now through Libby. Did it again. I have 6 books on hold. That doesn't count the library. It's just the online stuff. And loans that I have currently right now in my basket is 8. So yeah, it's going to be a full read July. We got the Big Book Summer Challenge by Sue Jackson. I'm really enjoying that. This is the first any kind of book read-along challenge thing I've ever did since I just started my booktube in January of this year. So this is the first one I got really excited about that sound fun. Another one that sounds fun, I'm sure I have stuff here. I'm not sure when she started it. Maybe she already started. Maybe she hasn't. It's Gabby Reads. I'll link her thing down below if I can. She has a Summerween book, calls it Summerween. I don't know. It's called a readathon. I'm sorry, Gabby. I don't remember what she officially called it. I just know it's Summerween. But I've been watching her channel, and for the past couple of years I've seen that she does Summerween, and it looks really fun. Looks just like a really fun like Halloween in the summertime. And she has merchandise too that she sells, and Sue Jackson does too. So the cute little stuff, they really both have really cute things, shirts and bookmarks or stickers or whatever. It's awesome. But yeah, so that's my reading update, my mini book haul, my show and tell for, fun, exciting favorite items. But yeah, so that is Tuesday, July 2nd. Book talk. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your week, a safe and fun holiday. If you're participating in the holiday of 4th of July, and stay cool out there. Stay cool out there, friends. It's gonna be a hottie. July's gonna burn. I got my new air conditioner. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that this is gonna be just as good as the other one and keep it a little cooler for these really extremely hot days that we're gonna have, obviously, through the 15th, 16th of July. Half of July is already, it's burned. Anyway, so we'll see you back here on Thursday. If cross your fingers and have high hopes, we'll be back for Book Talk Thursday. And like I said, stay safe out there. Stay cool. Just stay hydrated. Thanks.